you know, starting walk. Sent the first message. Just a short walk to ifonche today. As you can see, there's only one other here. Interesting. The terraces over there that have been rebuilt. Right, I'm up this track up here. It just means I don't have to walk up the road, and it's a shorter distance. Well, that's a hard start to the walk up there. As you can see, fairly high already. It's not the normal way to walk it. And I've still got just as much up there. Part of it is just a bloody hill. It saves me walking on the wall, on the road. Not sure it's a good idea. Well, that was horrendous for the start of a walk. But wonderful views up the mountain now. And I'm higher than the surrounding hills. I haven't started the walk yet. I've now dropped down to the road, so I'm going downhill, and then back up again. It's going to be one of them walks. Well, here I am, down on the road. I've just come off the top up there. It's not very high from this end. It's a long drop down, but I shall walk back by the road. There's so much loose rock up there. Walking down would be dangerous. So we'll continue to find the new track. I've walked this bit fairly frequently, but in the bottom, instead of going on the 131, I'm going to go up, I think, a barranco, the bottom of a barranco. Never been there, so I don't know. Well, here we are at the 131. That was the one. I'm going down the path further down. But sometime I must do that. Oh, maintenance on the footpath. Please be careful. Work area. Oh, that's different. But that somehow has to get over those two barrancos to onto the top up there. That's where the path leads to start with, so I don't know how it does that. I must see if I can get a short route round there just to find out. I've got myself onto the right track, walking down into the what looks like the barranco, as I thought. Obviously somebody lives down here. There are just use this road. But these barrancos are big. Look at that one there. Enormous. I'm actually having to climb up the side of that. But that's the top edge of where the 131 has to go. Don't know. There's interesting. A pole across the track. It does go into two tracks down here. Oh, we'll walk over it. It's supposed to be a track, yes, not private. Well, I'm now going down into the barranco. It's down there. I can't understand the blocking of it to get into a barranco because no cars have been down here. There are one or two footprints, but you can see there that that's the start of the barranco. I walk in the green side, I think, and then out and up the hill. I am crossing the bottom of the first barranco, going towards the second one, which is only two. But I have to cross both and walk on the bottom edges of wood on the far side. I'll be there in a second. There's a track kind of down there. I don't know. Never having been here before, I have no idea whether, apart from the fact that I am on where I should be. And there's the water runoff. It did rain up here this morning. You can still see rain sparkling on some of the rocks. but it stopped by the time I got here. I've just walked down from the top up there, let's see, all the way down to the bottom there. That went into the barranco. I'm now going up there, somewhere near the top of there, I think, although it might cross over to the other side. I don't know if you can see the difference between the two. That's one, the ridge on one barranco, then there's another one on the other side. I think I need to be on that eventually, so it will go up here and maybe cross over. We'll see. There are no tyre tracks anywhere, no footprints, so I don't think this place is walked very often. That must be a water track up there. And it looks as though I'm going to go back down into the bottom of the barranco again. It's, I can see what, my goodness me, I'm on the edge of one of the big barrancos. It's fairly sheer cliffs on the side of me, so that's why it's closing in. Well, we'll see how it goes. That's the hill at the side of me. It's what, 400 or 500 foot, I suppose. No, probably not that much, probably 300. But this path walks round the bottom of this cliff to avoid the climb, which would be horrendous up there. It just can't get up. So we'll continue on around here and see where it leads. That tree looks as though it's been burnt. Sometimes they did have a fire down here about, probably 6 or 7 years ago now. So they obviously didn't kill the trees off, but some did get seriously burnt. Like, I remember walking up not long afterwards, and every tree you touched, you got charcoal all over you. You went black. Anyway, I will continue. It's now curving round the bottom of this cliff, which is getting higher. So, it'll be interesting to see how I get out of here. The track finishes there. Obviously had some falls of rock at some time down here, and it changes to a narrow footpath. So now it'll be a matter of trying to keep an eye on the footpath, which could be overgrown by now. Nobody's walked it. So we just hope the GPS works all the way. Now in the stream bed of the barranco, or the water, there was one footprint back there, and the GPS says you walk up this a while. It could be that the path now goes up there. I'll have to walk a while to see whether I'm still on the path, but we'll see. Can't see any cairns or anything. Oh, I can see one cairn. Where is it? Somewhere around about there. There. Yeah, some kind person put a cairn there, so maybe that's the way. Now I have two footpaths, one going up steeply up there and one here. But again, there's a cairn here, so we'll keep on this one. It's nearer the GPS signal, so I'm hoping this is the correct one. We'll find out. Face is interesting. Looking at the GPS, it looks as though it follows the course of the bottom where the water runs. So I think I'm going to go back down there and walk up that. At least it'll be clear this is extremely difficult getting up here. So we'll go back down a bit. Did anybody get up here to throw that away up here? We're miles away from roads. They drop it by helicopter. Strange people. That looks like a bit of a problem, but it's up there. Then the stream bed splits into two, so somehow I've got to get up that little bit of a waterfall and round. I could try going over the corner here. We'll see. I came up with a waterfall, not somewhere you want to be, and when I got here, there's a footpath goes around it. So yeah, this is the split into the two streams, one coming down there, and I need this one apparently, so I'm hoping the path may be there if somebody's walked it. I'm going to see when I get a bit further on. I was to the left of the track, so I had to clamber across back into this this gully, but as you can see I'm getting fairly large rock faces there, and not that small on this side, but I've got to go up here. I've walked up there, but again I found a bit of a path there, walking on this edge, which is fine until you slip. But I'll walk up here. There's an old bridge up here that's fallen down, so I'll have a look at that on the way up. It used to carry the water gully. It looks as though they've made a path through there. Goes up there and round. I'll try that. One of them days when I'm really pleased. I've got my Omnipod with the extra lift. Get 5 foot out of it. Oh, look at that lot up there. How wonderful. Till it falls on your head, of course. The path goes up here. I'm going to walk up a path a while. Somebody else must have been up here. Either I'll find the body or I'll get away out. Well, I've got 200 metres further up this to go. My route says a straight line. However, the watercourse does cross this route again further up, about 150 metres up the thing. So I'll see if I can follow this path that people have put in. There's a cairn up ahead of me, so I'll follow those for the time being. Once we get up there and cross the watercourse, then we're away and going across the top of the walk. So though that was a sound decision. There is a kind of a path going up here that's not in the Barranco water gully, and of course it's a lot easier to walk on this than on the rocks in the Barranco. So for a while I'm walking up here. Nice to know somebody else has been up this way, but it's not a walk that will go down for general walking. Well, according to the GPS, about 20 metres ahead, this track goes off to the left. Now, whether it goes up that hill or not, I don't know. It comes in from the right and then goes across, and I join it. And this is the end of walking in this Barranco. But I need to see, I'm not sure quite where I am. Well, I have no idea where I am actually, apart from GPS. But that's fine, it says I'm exactly where I should be. Whether you're getting any signal out of it, I don't know. But I am tracking and supposedly sending it back, but I'm not sure that works either. It's a fairly big Barranco on that side. I have walked on the top of that one and looked down into this. Oh, another little cairn there. Oh, we are right. Into the GPS, I'll leave the water course, which is here. Go up there and 10, 15, 20 metres there should be another path. It may be that the footpath went up there, I have no idea, I can't see. I've lost it once or twice in the last few tens of metres, it's not easy to find, but we'll go that way and find it. According to the GPS, I've missed a turn off, it's down there somewhere. This track goes on somewhere up there, it joins the 131 around the island. These are big Barrancos, so I've got to go back down there, but I'm going to stop here for a quick drink. Okay, I'm set up to go back again now. How the hell did I get up here? Down here. Right, I'll go down here and try and see where the GPS says I've got to go. It's somewhere down there. Well, according to my GPS, I have to be up there, up on that edge there. So I'm going to have to climb up. I can probably get up there and round. Probably get up here actually. And then try and find the track on that hillside somewhere. Well, according to the GPS, I'm 10 metres off the track up there. And then it runs round the top edge. Heaven knows how we get up there. I can see roughly where to go, but it's not going to be fun this, so there'll be no videoing for a while. It must run on the top of that. I can't see how one got up there. This is a path. I've had to come up there. I won't tell you what it was like. You can see from the other side what kind of climb I've had. I'm getting very good views. I'm hoping this path is a reasonable path now, but it was more than bloody 5 metres away. There's walking in the distance. So that shows you where I've got to go back to ifonche. Round that bloody hillside somehow. I don't know yet. I think it's over the top, but I'll see in a minute. I don't know when this path was last walk, but looking at it, get round this bit, it goes over the top there, and I'll be off this bloody hillside. Well, here I am on the top. That goes up to the top of this. I've just come up from the bloody bottom down there, most of it up a sheer cliff. And now I've got to find a footpath down. There's lots of footprints. Looks like being GPS again. Although that may be the path. We'll see. Well, end of the path I can't see. I suspect the thing on the map is the waterway, that there isn't a path at all there. This is not a walk for another day, my goodness. Got out of the undergrowth for a while. My legs are scratched to death. This is definitely not a walk to walk. It really is a pig. And it's bidding straight away when I get back. But there will be a little bit of a recording of it. Last time I walked on a ridge like this, you couldn't get off the end and I had to walk all the way back. I had 2 hours to the walk. The footpath is now 20 metres below us. I don't think that that's going to get down to it from there. I'm going back now before I get too far into it, and I'll climb down to the footpath in the bottom. This is silly. I don't know who walked this bit, but I don't know how they got out in the end. Maybe I'll see when I get to the far end. I've got myself off the top up there, down here. I washed my hiking trousers for this morning, and now they're filthy again. They're going to have to go back in the wash today. But hell, I'm on a track. Don't know where it takes me, but certainly better than being stuck up on the top of a ridge somewhere with no way down. It probably goes to the same place in the end, but at least it's easier walking. Okay, GPS says I'm on the right track, and I actually know where I am now. This is a walk up from ifonche when I'm going up over that hill. I've come round the other way and I'm going back down the one I normally come up. I now recognise the path. So at least I know where I'm going back to. I shall pass a few houses, a few small pines somewhere down here. But it is getting easier now. Well, it's down into ifonche now. The top track would have come out here. It joins it just a bit further down. So I would have been alright, but then there are times when it's not been alright, so took the safety first route, which is a bit more sensible. Right, I'm off down to Ifonche and the minibus. Well, there we are, getting back. I'm walking around the bottom down there. Past there, right down there. There's a track down there somewhere as I came up, I walked up on. Some nice terraces over there. So I'm getting very good with terraces. This is the bit of track that leads down to the first or the last houses on the road from Ifonche. There's one or two up at this end of the tarmac road, and this track takes us out down the side of them. We're all up the mountain, well, off the rough part of the mountain. This is now goes back to the lane and the tarmac road back to Ifonche. Nice flowers, look. Let's look at their flowers. And they're pretty. I think the white balance has gone again on this. Pretty ones there as well. Can't see many grapes. And this is where I went when I went out down there on the track there. Oh God, obviously some walkers can't walk. I suppose they need a minibus, but they don't need them to bring them to the start of the bloody walk. Could have walked from the bar, never mind. On the way up I said I wouldn't go up and down this track and have a nice easy walk on the tarmac. After what I've been through today, going up and down there, it's fairly easy, so I'm going to take a shortcut over and down the hill. Just in a little threshing circle I didn't notice on the way up. Overgrown, not a very big one. Obviously for the local houses here, places like that down there would probably have needed somewhere to do the threshing. Interesting. I should be down to the bottom. As you can see down there, right at the bottom, is the minibus. There's people about, finishing their walks, so not be long now. Well, here we are, finishing the walk. People just turning up, I'm presumably coming for dinner. Can't believe that they're even starting walking at this time of day. I don't know though. But that's me finished. I'll leave a look at where I'm walking. I've sent you the last message saying I finished the walk, so you should have got all three today. It is beginning to cloud over here now. It was sunny this morning. Anyway, that's me finished for today.